Which lime do you want? I wanted that one.
Do we want to put them in now, or do we want?
Yeah, I want to put them in now.
Right.
You know, this is probably like this is already all going in the potty.
Is it?
So maybe we'll see.
I mean, put this mic fucking way close to my mouth, bro.
Oh, I'm about to cop this to the eye.
Praying I don't get a squirter.
I like squirters.
Dirty slut.
Oh, I hope Serena didn't like her couches. Fucking hell.
Imagine she's like, why'd you fucking drink beers? I'm like, oh, I got a little queefer. Oh, that's a squirter for sure.
Nah.
Oh,
I've got a little bit of lime on my fucking hand.
Well,
though.
wipe it on your shorts, you fucking Oh, yeah. Yuck.
What cunt?
That's disgusting.
Fight me, dog. No, I think we're good.
I'm feeling great.
You know,
It feels good to be back.
I what's it called today? So I set my alarm
Cheers,
for
mate.
yeah. Cheers.
But this be the start? Have we started?
We started about a few minutes ago.
I don't think we started, but anyway.
But cheers. Let me just take a first sip.
Oh, fuck, it does.
I can't tell you the last time I had a Corona, and fucking hell.
That is good.
Do you reckon people don't like Coronas? I reckon they get made fun of quite a bit.
If people call them a bitch drink, they do. But then the same people that are calling them bitch drinks are 45-year-old men.
Are you sure?
That, yeah, 100%. You Google the most bitch beer, bro, I guarantee this pops up, or like maybe one other. But everyone's like, oh, Corona's a girl's beer.
I've never seen a chick drink a Corona, actually. Have you?
Not like, oh, I like.
At least not a good effort at it.
No, like I've seen girls drink beers, but like they don't go, fuck, I'm really fiending a beer. But maybe that's just the chicks we hang out with.
I've actually seen a girl make fun of a bloke drinking a Corona, and I say, where do you get off at? Do you have no coup? Like, fuck me. That's just disgusting.
Anyway, I reckon we formally introduce the first fucking episode of this phenomenal podcast that is going to be, and the brand.
Yeah, this is the start, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, we had that little fucking launch sesh, and that was good. That was fun. That did all right.
People quite liked it. I don't know.
Did they? I didn't see many comments, but there was a few likes in there.
Nice voice crack.
Thanks.
Anyway, so yeah, welcome. We are Post Nut Clarity. That's us.
Yep, P&C lads. Happy to be here.
Very, very.
As always, Friday. I've had a great day, not going to lie. So far, can I tell you about my day just to start off with? Anyway, you don't get a choice in this. Wake up at 7. Actually, I didn't.
So already a shit day.
Yeah, but Jimbo, my dad, his alarm, he had his phone in the living room. That motherfucker's alarm went off at 6:30 in the morning. And it was just ringing. And it woke me up, cunt. I was so fucking filthy. But apart from that, today's been a good day. It's been a good day. There's been a bit of controversy online that we've seen.
Oh yeah, we should definitely dive into that. So I don't know how many people. I mean, I'll tell them about my day first. I did nothing, so I've done nothing today. Literally, I had uni, I woke up late. Anyway, did nothing. So yeah, this is the first thing I'm doing today. Beer. Anyway, wake up and Twitter's blowing up because Jake Paul, Logan Paul, and Money Mayweather have just fucking. Yeah, well, Jake's
not even actually doing anything. He's just he's hanging around like a little fly with his receding hairline, covered by that dirty fringe. And yeah, it's actually Logan and fucking Floyd.
Yeah,
fighting. Logan did nothing. I haven't actually seen the what was it? Was it a face-off or was it a press conference?
It was the first press conference, and basically from what I saw, the only good thing was when Mayweather brought up the fucking like the whole Japan thing.
The
with
Japan
Logan,
suicide
and then Logan
forest.
brought up like Mayweather beating up his wife.
Oh Jesus
and
Christ!
From the most part, from what I saw, people actually thought that Logan.
Did he actually do that? Floyd?
I'm pretty sure. Logan basically said he's 51 and because he actually beat up his wife, not 50
Oh my goodness.
And then it's pretty hectic. And then
to be fair, I know nothing about Floyd really. I know who he is.
Rich.
Yeah, Floyd Money Mayweather. I've watched one fight maybe. Oh yeah, when he versed McGregor, obviously.
Yeah, I watched
back in the day.
Fights. Like Pacquiao and
See, I'm not really a boxing fan, but this has got me into it.
Well, that's the thing. People can hate on Jake all they want, but at the end of the day, Name a better marketer out there right now than Jake Paul.
PNC lads.
Bro, like it's Logan and Mayweather's press conference, and
he's
Jake's
stolen the show.
Jake's name's all over it.
Got your hat.
So
what would you do if I just got your beanie right now? Just fucking
not good because my hair is
shit
not,
show.
Yeah, it's.
You're in need of a cut, are you? Or no?
No, I just need to do it. I haven't done it.
I got this cut last week, and it's already looking long.
It was long last week though.
Yeah, but I'm talking about the actual fade on the sides. I really wish I could get faded up basically every 3 days.
Yeah, like a nice everyday trim before, like a Friday before the podcast, maybe before we send it out.
Do you reckon? This is the thing. We need friends for each thing.
Yeah, whoever's a barber and wants to just cut our hair for free, obviously, because
if someone could halt their dreams and just learn the profession of barbering, then is that the plural of being a barber? Barbering?
I don't know. We've been talking about this for fucking a while anyway. This is we'll get better at that. Just dwelling on fucking shit.
And we've actually, as you can see, we've got 3 cameras.
Yeah, that is, yes.
One for both of our faces, and then you get the unfortunate of seeing our heads one-on-one. So that's cute. Should be good. It should work well. More of a pain in the ass for us to fucking edit and sit through.
It should be far more entertaining for you boys. Not
boys and girls.
Boys and girls. Or whatever else you want to identify as. If you want to identify as a teapot, do that. It's 2021. Come on.
Bit of Joe Weller action there.
Yeah, teapot.
We've got take your trousers down.
Anyway, so
we've got a few things that we want to talk about.
Yeah.
We've obviously spoken about Jake Paul and the fight. That's actually 5 weeks away?
June 6th. I'm keen.
Oh, that'll be just
I
after.
hope Logan knocks out Mayweather just because.
Do you?
The aftermath of the internet, if Logan knocks out Money Mayweather, his only ever loss, it is going. Can you imagine the fallout of that? Bro,
do you reckon Mayweather just goes into hiding straight up? You've never seen him again?
He can never do anything again. You lost to a YouTuber, bruv.
Well, I don't think he was planning on doing anything again until obviously Big Man got called
100
out.
mil he's getting paid.
You're joking.
Reportedly, 100 million, bro.
Would you get knocked out? Brutally knocked out?
Yeah.
For 100 mil?
Yeah. Like, I'll get knocked out so bad, like I come out with a lisp or like some form of
You'd cop a
disability,
lisp?
I'll take it. 100 million.
Have you seen Big Bang Theory? Barry? Kripke? Bowie?
Yeah.
Are you coming out like that for 100 mil?
Yeah, fuck it. Okay. Yeah,
I'd find myself another co-host, mate.
Yeah.
You're sounding like...
I'll pay for they'll pay for the
Bowie.
studio. So
yeah, that's true. 100 mil. We wouldn't even need to fucking do this, bro. Actually, this is entertainment.
Nah, this is fun. But
it's not just for the money.
Yeah, anyway.
Yeah, well, we got a few things we want to talk about. First thing I actually want to bring up is my leaky penis situation. And I feel like this is the case for a lot of people, whether you're circumcised or you're not circumcised. I think it's the case for basically every bloke. It just hits people different. And I've been actually made fun of this quite a few times. I have. I spoke to Jamo about it. He laughed at me.
Leaky penis.
Leaky penis.
Doesn't everyone? No, wait. Let us know down in the comments because I get this, and I am convinced that almost every single bloke has that. You piss. Doesn't matter how many times you shake it. More than 3 times class is jerking off. But regardless, you shake it 100 times. The minute you put that back into your underwear, urine is dripping out.
So it takes me about 10, 15 seconds to actually finish pissing, right? And I'll look down and be like, "You're all good, mate. You're done. No more needs to come out." And it'll be like, "Yeah, all good, mate. All good. Yeah, put me back in."
Yeah.
Put it back in, and it's just giggling. As soon as I take 2 steps, done, bro. Half a litre of fucking urine comes out. Mm-hmm. And I'm not happy about it. And I don't know what it is. Does my penis just not like me? Is this the case for everyone?
I was convinced that it's everyone. But it's like the whole pooing situation as well. You know, when people chuck a shit, people wipe different ways. And I thought, there's no...
Are you a front?
No way.
Do you cop the nutsack on the way through?
Anyone that wipes like that,
there was a guy at work. There was a guy at work who did that. And you know what?
No, there wasn't.
Actually, no, I won't name him.
But is it someone I know?
Yeah, he's gone now.
Oh, okay.
He was one of the younger lads
Yeah,
there.
I know who you're talking about.
And front wiper. Imagine, so for the lads, that's hitting a nutsack.
What, you're dragging shit up your gooch.
And then potentially hitting the clit for a lady.
Well, I reckon a lot of women do because when they wipe, they have to wipe the actual fanny.
Wait, we didn't think about this.
I did. So because they have to wipe their fanny, so they're coming forward anyway.
Yeah. Wait, no, but okay, you're starting from the back, aren't you? So you're not gonna go arsehole fanny.
No.
Because then you get shit on the.
No.
That's what I'm saying.
You don't do. They don't wipe their ass and then with the same.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, but that's how I took that as how you said it. Yeah. So they're not gonna do it like that, bro. You just reckon because they're used to that action. Why am I doing this?
Bro, we're assuming that this is how chicks break. What if they're like,
you don't know,
we don't do that at all. Like, never wipe my...
Can you wipe?
Well, girls don't shake anyway, so...
Yeah, they don't poo.
That's one thing.
I don't know, bro.
Last week we got stuck in the dick sand straight away. Well, what's like the opposite? What's the vagina like?
I think we've just genuinely spoken about genitals for the past 5 or so minutes.
Oh, it's us, isn't it?
I'm not mad about it. You know what the bad thing about leaky penis is? That's in my brain every time I go. But on a night out, I'm not thinking about that. So
true.
imagine how that bad boy is after a night out. And this is a big topic in terms of if you get a one night stand or something, if you're going home with someone after a night out in the club, do you go down on them? Because like we just said, you're not shaking that bad boy. There's probably half a litre just stained into your Calvins, let alone how that bad boy's looking.
See, I would love to know if it's in the back of girls' minds, because from my experience, a lot of girls in Perth, or at least that I've been with, don't suck the penis.
And if they do it, it's not that great.
Yeah.
You'd probably
But I'll say this, right? When I go out on a night out and a girl say she's come back to my house or I've gone back to her house.
Good effort, by the way, if you're going back to their house. It's very rare.
If I'm not smashed, I'm not like going down on her. Just from the pure fact of like the sweat. It's probably hasn't had a good clean for a couple hours. I'm not trying to do it. If I'm drunk, if I'm like smashed, then unlucky. Like
what if it's your missus or someone you're seeing?
Oh, if it's my missus, then
you just cop the sweat.
Well, I don't know. If it's actually tastes bad or like has a bad smell or whatever, then I'd just be like, go shower, and I'm not. Like,
I've never actually had that.
Neither.
That experience where it's been like to the point where you're like, nah, can't do that.
There is different tastes though. Like sometimes
100%.
it tastes good. I don't know. Maybe if it's just because I've been drinking more, so it tastes better.
100%. That's why I want edible lube, Ev.
You were saying that during the week, weren't you?
Edible lube, game changer. People who say they don't need lube, you're being stupid. You're being childish, and you think you can get it done without it. It's a game changer when you apply it.
But that's sex toys in everything. Because I'm like women, for chicks, like clit is for a lot of them, it's like the clit is everything, right? So like you're ramming your fucking penis into her vagina. That's going to do, it'll feel good or whatever, but like, if she adds a vibrator to her clit, like, bro, I promise you she'll come like 14 times.
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
But like an ego thing, blokes are like, oh, don't use a sex, don't rub your clit while I'm fucking you. Like, what are you doing?
But you know what though? That's the bad thing with people. I was about to say people in this generation, today's society, but also I think this has been the case for ages. A lot of people don't talk. Like I've actually said to girls at the time, like, oh, what do you want me to do? And then you see their face and they're kind of shocked.
Yeah, 100%.
Because they're like, wait, what? And they don't even know what to say because they're like, I've never been in this position before.
They don't know what they want.
Yeah, 100%.
Because like they're so used to going with a guy
and just getting fucked for 2 minutes or something.
He'll finger you, get you a little bit wet, and then just ram his fucking cock in you for 25 seconds, come, and then go home.
Even that's pushing it for some people, mate. Some people, just dirty. You're genuinely there and you just get the job done and then it's see you later.
Speaking of sex, we had this written down as a topic. So in America, there's a game called Blow or Blow. You know a bit more about this than I do.
Yeah.
You told me about it. So do you want to explain what Blow or Blow is?
When I first heard of it, I couldn't believe what I was reading. And I always forget. We've spoken about it a few times now. There's what's the frat house? Sorority. Okay, that's the opposite of a frat house. So yeah, there's a sorority house. Girls there, obviously hosting a party. And I think there's guys there too. I mean, you need guys there to to participate in the game. Anyway, the game's called Blow or Blow. You've got cocaine on the one side, and you've got blokes on the other side. Girls sat in a circle, spin the bottle. Whoever it lands on, you have the choice between doing blow or giving a blowjob. Could you ever see that happening anywhere in Perth, or let alone Australia?
It for us, it seems like an unfathomable reality.
Got that out well there. Good work.
Is that the word? Unfathomable?
We'll go with it.
Yeah,
I'm sure someone will let us know if not.
It seems so unrealistic for us because in Perth, everyone's like they work 9 to 5s. Everyone's like somewhat.
It's just not that lifestyle.
Job. It's not that lifestyle. Whereas like you got to, well, from what we've understand in like LA, you know, every chicks are doing the most fucked up shit you couldn't even imagine.
They're just built different over
like
there.
they're eating ass, every one of them.
Probably their own fucking friends and everything like that. It's just right. But yeah, blow or blow. What if it was the other way around, Ev?
What, like eat pussy or?
Yeah.
Can I do?
You can't do both, unfortunately. So I'll give you a scenario, right? You're sat just quietly. This blow, not the best quality. So
it's a 12-hour swamp fest.
Yeah, and you might become very quickly after. All right, you might get that effect. It might properly fuck you up. All right, or you've got Big Susan Boyle next to you, and that's who you got to go down on. What are you doing? That's a big call, Gary. Give us your thoughts on that.
I'll eat out Susan Boyle.
Really?
Yeah, and I'll love it too, and I'll get passionate. I'll get into it.
Just hope she likes it as well. I mean, Susan
she's Boyle.
What do you reckon she's doing right now?
I can't say the same thing about Embos, but if anyone watched the first episode, she's doing that exact same thing.
Fuck, to get Susan Boyle to a party like that would be a great shout. I wish we had college over here.
Yeah, well, that's what we were going to talk about as well. The comparison in uni culture and college culture, because from our friend group and our mates, we've got a few, maybe half of us go to uni, and
Well, you go to uni, I go to uni.
Yeah, you and I go to uni, but like, you know, Sacramento and stuff, go to uni. And we all say that uni culture is shit. Where are the big fuck off parties with like 500 people, Project X parties, and like all these chicks are just freaks? Like,
wait, saying that though, I feel like a year or two before we started, obviously not to that extent, but there were uni parties. And now there's not. COVID fucked it massively because uni was actually doing parties there. I don't know about Murdoch, but at Curtin we've got a tab, like a bar, and I've heard of stories where people, like especially end of semester, people get fucking plastered at these uni parties on campus. There'll be blokes passed out, vomiting on the benches around campus, and there's just not enough of that. There's just not enough of that here.
But even like, I mean, this might sound bad, and don't hate me for this, but like when I went to uni, like signing up for uni, right? I thought, all right, there's going to be so many like fucking fit birds. There's going to be so many fun people. I don't know if it's different like in other unis, but at my uni, it is the most...
You've not found someone yet.
Mate, there is no personality. I have one friend and you know about her.
Do you reckon she watches this?
Shh, probably not.
That's disappointing.
Some
friend.
She will soon. But
okay. Yeah, but like, bro, I was walking to uni the other day. No lie. I wish I was lying when I said this, Ev. I'm walking back to my car, and there are some strange characters in this grass area where the beanbags are. No shit, they had lightsabers out.
I was about to say the same.
They had lightsabers out, and they were doing these weird voices and stuff. Fair play to you, but this isn't why I came here. Not why I came here at all. Mm-hmm. And like you said, I don't know if it's just my unit as well. We just touched toes, by the way.
They couldn't see that.
They couldn't see that. Oh like, my God. I was going to shiver up.
I wasn't going to bring it up, but...
Yeah, you just gave me that little look. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, like one of my cousin's friends, he changed majors completely. He was doing engineering. You could kind of guess the type of characters that would be in there. He changed to nursing. Now...
Okay.
Do you really want to be a nurse, champ, or are you just trying to feel your way into something there and have a bit of fun? Because that's quite a drastic career change.
Yeah,
if you ask me.
Unbelievably.
Have I thought about it? Fucking 100%. Because
yes.
I mean,
Like, would I clean up fucking Susan Boyle's shit because she can't control her bowel system anymore? Potentially to go to a party in like at a sorority type house? Like, are you kidding me? Yes, Susan Boyle, I will clean up your shit.
a lot of girls do nursing, don't they? It's
Everyone.
A fucking
It's
heavily
like
sought
it'd
after
be like
course.
90 to 10%. Like 90% female, 10% men. And engineering would be 90% men, 10% females.
Wow, that's. Do you reckon we get called out? I know a certain.
Call me out!
We basically had this discussion. Remember, we went to Zigzags one time with a certain group, and we were getting blasted,
yeah, we did.
but we were also giving it back as
Fuck it.
well.
You know what?
I don't know what nurses get. I thought nurses
It's
do
decent.
alright.
It's good money, but not engineer money.
Yeah, fuck engineering.
I would imagine engineering would be like in the 100Ks plus.
Yeah, and is it worth it at that stage? Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
I've seen some of the work that you have to do for that.
Yeah, for sure.
Could not think of anything worse, mate. Especially, I mean, have fun trying to get through the uni page. I've had so many mates drop out of that shit just because it's fucking dead. And I hate my course, let alone doing that shit. I don't know. It's just a bit sus for me.
Yeah, for sure.
But we'll move on to the next thing. Mate, being a bloke in the gym. I've been seeing this all over TikTok.
I'm passionate about this.
We obviously work out as well.
Yeah, 'cause you can see how massive.
Yeah, fucking huge. Nah, it's cutting seed.
If anyone knows how to take steroids or subs, maybe like let me know and how much it costs.
Yeah, I mean, I've been seeing a lot of girls, and no lie about it. There's some creeps out there. You'll get creeps out anywhere.
Yeah.
Both females and blokes.
Mm-hmm.
But I've been seeing them all over TikTok. People, I think, one bloke just asked, they're not even doing anything. Two mates are just hanging out together. They're looking at their phone sort of thing, and a chick's recording her workout, and they're going, oh my God, I just wanted to work out in peace.
Yeah, 100%.
And as guys, that when we see this, I was working out the other day. I'm just looking at my phone. I've got my phone slightly angled up. I'm like, fuck, chicks might think I'm recording them.
Yeah, I was the exact same as well. I had the exact same thing. And I actually think she did think because like she kept looking in the mirror staring at me. So in fact, she was being the creep because she was staring at me. Because she probably assumed that, why is he taking photos of me? Like, I don't even know what she was doing. I think she might have been doing like Bulgarian split squats or something like that. And I was just like, I'm not interested in you.
This leads into like the different types of people, like what people do in between sets as well. Mate, I keep changing every day because I don't know where to look anymore. Mm-hmm. I'll find myself counting how many panels there are on the roof. 3, no, yeah, don't know. I'll start pacing. Even when I'm pacing, like hit a bench press, right? Get up, give myself a minute and a half. I'm walking around maybe or something. I have to have my head down. I can't look anywhere.
Yeah, it's frustrating. Like, I will say that. And part of that is because like there are creeps out there and blokes, but then also like, I'm not going to lie. I hate to break it to you. Like, I was going to say like the most generic. I was going to say like Emily, but then we have a friend called Emily. I'm not talking about Emily. But
she watches
sorry,
this, I think, as well.
I'm going to use Emily now, not her.
Yeah.
Like, sorry, Emily, but you're not the fucking center of focus, mate. Every bloke in the gym, they're just trying to get bigger. They're just trying to fucking get the gains and
just improve themselves.
they couldn't give. I swear to God, I don't know about you, but like when I'm in the gym, I genuinely couldn't give a fuck about chicks.
When it's us two, we're fucking talking our own shit when we work out together. And if 100%. I'm there to like get it done. Honestly, hour around there, head down, music on.
Yeah,
I'm there to get the job done. And I've also seen this same talk. It's like the double standard sort of thing, and I can see where I can actually understand this as well. When you're on a night out, and say if a guy is trying to like. It's so hard for blokes these days to get a girl's attention and not be a fucking creep about it, right?
Yeah, it really is.
So if you're like...
Sorry, you need to rephrase that. It's not the guy, it's not being a creep, it's them not seeing you as a creep.
Yeah, basically.
Because you can get a girl's attention without being a creep, but it's the way whether or not they perceive you as being a creep.
Yeah, you've done that well there.
Yeah, just to not like... Because you might get in trouble for that.
I fucking hope not.
Being a seedy bloke, like, that's the only way to get a girl's attention. That's basically
Is that how I put it?
Yeah, that's sort of.
All right. But yeah, if you stare at a girl or something, or look at a girl for the slightest time too long, mate, they're going to be like, what is this fucking weirdo doing? Like,
yeah.
And like, but If a girl does that to you, how are you taking that?
No, bro, I'm frothing it, right? Like, because I want that attention as like from a girl. Like you want a girl to be looking at you like, oh, like I want him. That's what you want as a bloke, because well, all of a sudden it becomes 10 times easier because the way society is, it's like the bloke has to make the first move. Traditionally, that's how it is. It's like you see the hot girl, you're going up to the hot girl, trying to get their attention, trying to like win them over. It's never like the hot girl goes up to the bloke, and
very rarely,
unless they really are attracted to that bloke.
Yeah.
But
I was at Metro's upstairs one time and I actually like locked eyes with a girl, and like it was actually like being reciprocated, and none of us were creeps. It was fucking refreshing, mate.
Yeah, right.
Absolutely refreshing.
Did you get with her or no?
No, I think.
Oh, you just look at each other.
Yeah, this was fucking probably a month ago.
Yeah. So you had some shit going on.
So I didn't really, but yeah, it was refreshing, mate. It didn't come across as fucking, you know what, and I don't know. And by the way, last week we said, oh yeah, we'll have a little hiatus of our break, little break of not going out.
Oh,
we're breaking that this weekend.
Well, I went out.
When?
On Saturday.
No, the last time we did this.
Oh wait, no, COVID was.
Yeah.
Was that? Did I not go to Newport on Saturday?
Oh no, maybe you did. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait,
Yeah,
I didn't go.
I went out the first weekend. I didn't get fucking smashed though, to be fair.
But masks are no longer now.
Oh.
Don't have to wear them. So we're actually going out this weekend.
City
After we
somewhere.
just said we're not going out.
Yeah. Well, see, I was going to say this as well, because with COVID, see, I was happy to not go out. But as soon as COVID told me I can't go out, I was like,
You want to, don't you?
fuck, I really want to go out. It's like when the gym's shut. I mean, I always want to go to the gym, but when they say I can't go to the gym now, I'm like,
You want what you can't have, mate.
that could lead us into a bigger topic of
Just basically everything. Fucking hell. That's the case in life today, isn't it?
yeah, for sure. So I have another thing that I wanted to talk about, and it's perspective as young people. So you know when you're like 10 years old or whatever, and you have to write down what your number one passion and dream is, and everyone's like, I want to be a firefighter, I want to be a police officer. 95% of children now, I want to be a YouTuber. That's like,
Yeah.
I want to be an influencer.
What did you write down? Can you remember?
Oh, probably maybe like a football player.
Yeah, well, I wanted to be a cricket player. Turns out I was fucking shit. And I ended up hating the sport, probably because I was fucking shit.
Cricket's a long day
Dead.
of sport.
I'm so glad I binned that off. Just sorry to interrupt, but I'm so glad I binned that off. Wasting my Saturday.
Yeah, I know. Right?
Get it? And we were shit as well. Fucking Gozzy. I mean, they're doing all right. Actually, no, they're not. But yeah, glad I binned that off. Go on.
Yeah, so you have these dreams as a young fella, you know, oh fuck, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, right? Everyone has their dreams, but then as you get older, you know, 15, 16, every kid they either go, all right, I'm gonna go to university, or I'm gonna go get a trade.
Yeah.
That's like what majority of people do. They either go like, I'm gonna go into the trade field, go be an electrician or plumber or hairdresser, whatever it is, and the blokes and people that stay go, all right, I'm gonna do university.
Yeah.
That's like majority of what happens. But then I feel like a lot of people would go to university, hate it or whatever, and then they get stuck. And whilst they still had these young dreams of, like every kid now, I want to be a YouTuber. Why are they get to like our age now and they're like, oh, all right, I'm just going to settle for
I'm going to be a vet.
I'm going to settle for working at fucking McDonald's.
Yeah.
Like, and sure, if you like working at McDonald's, go ahead, do you. But
Yeah.
I would say a lot of people don't like working in those shit jobs like we do.
Yeah.
That's
just, and I feel like what does that to people these days is the education system, one, because it's so fucking standardized and it's not based around, it's not been fucking evolved, really. It has not evolved from fucking like 10, 15 years ago, besides the use of technology.
More than that.
But also the like older people. We've spoken about getting advice from older people these days, whether it be your parents, even people like 35 plus sort of thing.
Yeah.
It is such a fucking different world. And
Very.
they just do not get it. So their idea of like success or like keeping it safe and getting a good job basically cancels out our hopes of like pursuing our dreams sort of thing.
Yeah, 100%. So like if we use us as an example, right? So for at least 3 years, we've talked about doing a podcast. Never did it. And then for myself in particular, like, I've always loved music, and like I don't think I've actually told these people. I'm trying to be a DJ, trying to get in clubs. So if there's any clubs out there, hit me up because I want a club gig. But, you know, I've had these dreams for so long, never did them or whatever. And then instead of actually starting them or like, you know, your parents, like, I mean, my parents are pretty good about it, but like they never, it's like the school system never pushes you into those lanes of like what you actually want to do and what you're actually passionate about. They force you into, you got to go to uni to get a good job, go be an accountant or a teacher. Like literally they're like the two fields that every single person from the 70s went into. And then they get, you know, you get a good job, pays about $100,000 a year, you get a good house, you get a family, and everyone lives happily ever after. But I would say for a lot of people, they don't want to go work a 9 to 5 and break their back for good money, but not like money where you can do whatever you want, whenever you want, however you want.
Why is everyone still learning Pythagoras' theorem? I don't get it. I think you need that for fucking engineering, measuring shit.
Yeah.
That's about it. I don't need to work out the opposite side of a fucking fence. I don't.
You sure you don't want to know like what the angle is of this?
No, mate. No, you can get fucked.
Sure?
I'll get someone else to do that for me.
Yeah, I'll get an engineer to do that for me.
Exactly right.
Yeah, so yeah, I do, like you said, I think the education system is shocking and it's worse in America, but it's just as shit here. At least the teachers get paid good here, but...
Well, it happened the other day for me in type of thing. I was just speaking about like you and I doing this, and then someone close to me said, "Oh, like just be careful what you say because you know, employees look for that sort of thing." And I was like, that mindset is already preparing to fail.
Yeah.
That mindset is already like, oh, you know, just in case this doesn't work out. No, just stop right there. Don't even bother finishing the sentence.
Yeah,
Fuck that. Because I may as well not even do this then. And that's with anything.
Mm-hmm.
That's with fucking... If that plan B is always in the back of your mind, you're already going to fail from the start. Whether that be a relationship, whether you're already worrying about that failing because you don't want to fuck something else up, you'll fail.
I do think it's good to have some sort of a backup.
Yeah, 100%.
Like for you, like you're studying business, I'm studying business as well. Like different majors, you're majoring, I don't know, what are you majoring in?
Logistics and supply chain management.
Yeah, so basically just supply and demand essentially. Yeah. And I'm doing marketing, which is actually going to be good for this stuff because like the marketing side of things, I can take control of that, and obviously like
just fucking
supply and distribution of everything that we sell or whatever.
Yep.
Is going to be elite. But yeah, I don't know. I think basically if you have a goal, I'll read down what I got written down because it sounds good, right? So this is what I wrote. I wrote perspective on the world and how it's dangerous to compare and want. But also, as you get older, you lose that drive for the big goals you had, and that's dangerous because in your 20s, you want to have a goal-driven mentality for the big goals, and don't settle for that life that everyone else has.
Yeah.
And I think like that wraps up like what we've just been talking about because like I've worked the 9 to 5, you've worked the 9 to 5 for 2 years, and you don't even understand how sad you are until you stop.
Yeah, because you it's like you brainwash yourself. You become so desensitized to the way you're living. Yep. And that's how people get stuck, bro. Mm-hmm. That's how people get stuck. I mean, I've walked up to people at work and like, I remember this story. The story will stick for me forever. It's a 40-degree day in a warehouse. I had to like talk to this bloke. This bloke's like 40 odd. And he was looking like he was having a bad day. And I go, G'day mate. Just checking on this one. And he didn't even acknowledge what I said at first. He goes, fuck, I wish I stayed at uni. Because he's just stuck in a warehouse job. And that hit me so hard. I was like, fuck, I'm only like 20, or at the time 20, 21 now, but I really have to do whatever the fuck I want to do. Otherwise, I'm going to be miserable in life.
And yeah, so like back to what I just said as well. I think like I was saying this to you yesterday. We were at the gym, we were training, and after the gym, we always get in these chats. And we were talking, and I said, you know, if I'm 25, like I'm 21 right now, if I'm like, you know, maybe not 25, maybe 30. If I'm 30 and I, you know, and I don't have like the house I want, or at least be able to get the house I want, and I don't have the $70,000 car or the luxury car that I want, and I don't have...
If I don't have that Range Rover.
You know, if I don't have these things, like, then I'm going to have to go and get that shitty fucking 9 to 5 job, and I'm going to have to settle... Probably going to have a unhappy relationship because if I'm not happy, the relationship's never going to be happy.
Yeah.
And then you're just going to live like what not everyone, but a lot of people live, you know. They come home, they're not that happy in their relationship. They're not that happy they hate their work actually. They go to work because Oh, pays the bills. You ever heard this one? Oh yeah, living the dream, mate. No,
Yeah.
you're not.
Yeah.
Like, they say that because satire.
But
I don't want that.
I think for us as well, like people our age, we want so much more because we've seen our parents go through it. How many times do you come home and your mum or your dad already in a shit mood? Because they're just grafting. And fucking kudos to them because they only had one pathway.
Yeah.
They had to do that fucking one job. They had to do that fucking school route. Just because that was all there was.
Yeah.
And like I know you're the same. I look at that and I'm like, I don't want to be fucking still having to work at like fucking 50 odd,
Like
still
every
worrying
day,
about that
bro.
shit. Just not even like enjoying my job, but it's just I fell into it and I just like settled because, you know, it paid the bills. Fuck that, man.
Well, that's what I see my dad like every day. Like he doesn't not like his job. He doesn't love his job. He doesn't wake up and go, "Fuck, can't wait to go to the office," right?
Yeah.
But what he does love is he loves his fish farms and he's you know, his gardening and stuff. Like he loves it.
Yeah.
And I'm like in my dream, like I wish I could retire you out. I wish I could retire you right now and you could just do that shit. And if you make like $10,000 a year, cool. But like, can't pay for this house. And that's why like I have massive respect for my parents because from what they came from, like I don't know about your parents, but from my parents, so like their parents were dirt poor. You know, the granddad went to work every single day grinding in a warehouse like what we do.
Yeah.
Which gives the opportunities for my parents to be able to realize, all right, I want to go to uni. So they've done the uni thing. So I think it's an ownership and it's my role to one up them.
100%.
They've given me the possibility to be able to live in a good house like this and actually go and spend $2,000 on equipment to start a podcast and $5,000 on DJing stuff.
Yeah.
Like if I was paying for rent and having to do what they had to do at the same age, like I would never be able to do what we just done here. Like never. So I got massive respect for that.
The work ethic in people these days fucking is that's one thing you got to give like people in the previous generation. Work ethic is across the board so much better than people today. So many people are so fucking lazy.
It's reward.
Yeah, 100%.
Participation medals, mate. Our generation is a bunch of soft cocks.
Yeah, 100%.
And if you're a soft cock, stop being a soft cock because I'm sick of it.
Unfollow. Actually, don't unfollow. We need the followers. We need the views, baby. Need the views. We just got deep there for a second, mate.
We did.
We just got fucking very deep. And I actually want to go to something a bit less deep.
Lighthearted. Would you suck the venom?
Oh.
Do you want to do that one? Yeah, fuck it. Lighthearted. Let's lighten it up.
Oh, can I set the scene first? I want to set the scene.
Okay.
Now, we're meant to be in America right now, but we'll tell that next week.
Let's not get sad, bro. Come on, man. Let's get
meant to be in America. But right now, okay. Picture. You and I, we're in, festival, Burning Man.
Yep.
That's in the desert. We're walking, right? Music's playing. All right. Anyway, there's a fucking, fireplace going. There's people. There's an orgy 100% around there. There's people rolling in the dirt, rolling in the sand, because people are just off their head at Burning Man. Sounds like a great time.
Yeah, no internet. There's no
internet. All right, we see that. We're walking. Next thing, by the way, everyone's naked there.
Yeah,
so
your
cock's out,
just in
your tits are out, everything's out.
It's not completely naked.
But you can. And for this scenario, we are naked, right? We're walking. I get my cock bit by a snake.
Not just any snake. We're talking, you got 2 minutes to live.
All right, yeah, so what's...
Before the venom kills you.
Like
Say king brown, fuck it. I don't even think they have them in America, but king brown snake.
Bang, straight to the tip of my penis.
Nah, not to the tip, right in the middle.
Oh, okay.
So I got to suck hard.
All right. Are you sucking the venom out of my penis, or are you saying, deal mate, love you, it's been good, but this is where your time ends?
See, there's two answers here, right?
Yeah.
And every single person that's watching or listening to this right now, every bloke's like, nah, fuck that. I'm letting him die.
Are you comfortable with your sexuality enough,
bro,
in yourself to put everything aside and suck my dick? So I survive. So you get the venom.
No, but bro, I tell you, there would be every single bloke here is like, no, it's gay, fuck that. But I'm telling you right now, if your mate or your best friend was bitten by a fucking king brown snake in the middle of his cock and there was venom oozing out of his tip, you're sucking the fucking venom out of his penis and spitting it out on the ground. Actually, I might spit it in your eye so you get a blind eye.
Are you giving me a gluck?
Nah. Do you want Gluck 9000? Go watch Call Her Daddy for that one.
Fuck that. Wait, chicks in Perth need to know.
Yeah, learn it. Double twist, lots of spit. Someone's home. That's not good.
Oh no. Is it Serena?
Nah, it'd be Ryan, I think.
You watch, this bastard is just going to walk in like he doesn't care.
Yeah, we might.
That's fine. We'll say hello to the big
cut
boy.
for 2 seconds, we'll be back in a second.
You can hear Sasha.
But we'll keep going. Just
Sasha's meant to be on the way out, mate, isn't she?
Yeah, she's probably on the
Who's Sasha?
My dog. Do you want to cut or no?
Yeah, we can cut.
Anyway, sorry about that, guys. My dog fucking was barking at
Just went skits, didn't she?
Postman, mate. I don't know who the fuck. But I don't know what the fuck that was. My dog went skits.
Nothing new.
I don't know if that camera probably said it.
She's delirious, mate. She's on the way out. You can't blame her.
She is aging.
Oh well, she'll be right.
She doesn't like exercise anymore. She's overweight. Anyway.
I don't think she ever did. She a big bitch.
Yeah, she is. Anyway, so we were talking about snake venom and sucking the venom out of cocks, and yeah, I would do it. And I was saying that every bloke would do it.
Yeah, I'd help you out. It's usually the ones that are the most comfortable about it are gay.
Yeah.
The ones that are like...
Now everyone's like, oh yeah, I would do it.
Oh no, I'll suck your dick, bro.
So if you're not sucking penis, you're actually gay.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah,
So,
I wanted to...
you had a Tinder mishap.
Not a Tinder mishap. I just want to know. I get weary about this. You know, say if you see like a really fucking the love of your life on Tinder, because there's some beauties on there, right?
Oh.
Some beauties, right?
Normally the bio is screaming, "Oh, just follow me at Instagram because I'm never on here."
That's basically Tinder. Basically, is just fucking promotion for girls' Instagrams now, and just trying to boost up that follower account.
Yeah. 100%.
But yeah, I want to know: do super likes turn girls off? If a girl gets super liked, are they like, oh, this guy's a bit fucking, you know, he's a bit too needy. Maybe he's a bit of a creep as well. Because, you know,
yeah.
Unfortunately, the way is the less attention you show, the more that they're fucking into you these days. So
why are you guys like that? But
that's a fucking whole another topic in itself. But yeah, what do you reckon, mate? Personally, I've stopped super liking.
Same have I.
Don't use them.
I don't use them. You know what I use them on? I use them on the... Oh, we gotta be careful.
Oh, I know what you're about to say.
I use them on yeah. Anyway,
you use them.
venom cock.
You're gonna say you use them on the girls that you think you're gonna match with and that you think could be a done deal, but you just want to make sure. Is that what you were trying to get at?
Yeah, it's a really nice way of putting it.
Yeah, as opposed to I knew how you were gonna put it. Mm-hmm. I wonder what people have to say about that. Can you please let us know?
Yeah, actually let us know. DM us, because I swear to God, if you're a girl out there and you get super liked, do you like, oh, this guy's... Do you even look at him, or do you just go like, no, he's weirdo? Like, he's
what happens when you get super liked?
I got... You've never been super liked. I got super liked. He pops up in like blue on the screen. Don't worry, the only super like I've ever had is from a... Like, I'd rather love Sasha.
Put it that way. But yeah, that comes to my next point. Tinder date, first dates. There's so many generic ones. I saw this on TikTok again. And it's like, you have to, once again, it's on the male to, you know, to suss these things out. Be assertive. Not where do you want to go. This is what we're doing.
Yeah, I do that.
Time, place. I'll pick you up. There's many generic Tinder dates, first dates. You've obviously got the mini putt-putt, the golf, the bowling, maybe a beach.
Don't go bowling.
Don't go bowling.
I'll tell you why you don't go.
Tell that story, please.
Let me tell you a story. So I'll actually say her name because she won't care. And she does watch this.
Does she?
Yeah, I mean, we're good friends. I think like, could be something in the future. I don't know.
I'm sure
I've outed myself now. Now she's probably all giddy and shit.
I'm sure.
Or maybe she's like weirdo.
Bit up yourself,
anyway, so she, her name's Hannah.
Yeah.
And I went on a date with her. And we went bowling, right? So, you know, bit of bowling.
Would you say you're a good bowler?
Yeah, I'm a good bowler. Smoke anyone. So, you know, what could go wrong with bowling? No, you're throwing balls, you know, you're having a laugh.
You don't let them win still. You get the job done 100%.
That's beta energy if you let them win.
You don't let them win.
Anyway, I pulled my back bowling. the first bowl, and pulled my left side of my lower back, and I obviously couldn't tell her. I pulled my back bowling. She would walk out the door right away.
How far into this game were you?
No, like the first
one.
bowl or the second. It was
Jesus
straight away.
Christ,
so
mate.
obviously I'm sitting there cooked. I wish I could stand up and show like the camera the action of what I was doing.
You tried to give it that little swivel at the end, didn't you?
A bit of spin, a bit.
Yeah.
Because
a little bit of finesse.
you know when so I'm right armed.
Yeah.
So I don't know if
Like
people
most.
can see this, but I'm bowling like this, and your right leg comes behind your leg, like you.
Yeah. I know what you mean. Yeah, you give it that little
and you're looking
pirouette.
a bit sideways. Yeah, I threw me back out, and then for the whole fucking date, I was in excruciating pain because obviously had to continue bowling, had to beat her, still did, smoked.
What does that say about Hannah? Lift your game, Hannah. If
I
you're
think it's
fucking
more
watching this,
what it
Jesus
says about
Christ.
me. I can fight through injury like
Bit
that.
of both, maybe. Yeah.
Yeah, none a bit of all. Me.
Oh,
All me. But then the worst part was driving home because I was in Mum's in the Z, like, and I was driving
350Z.
Yeah, in the
I
370.
had to impress.
And I was of course. Well, I didn't have a car because I sold my Skyline.
Oh, yeah,
so I was
okay.
driving home and I was like, oh mate, I swear to God, I was cooked. Like not good. So don't go bowling unless you have a really good back and you've or lumber up. You know, zombie land, lumber up.
So bowling's not a good
No
Tinder
go.
date
Absolute
first
no
date.
go. And golf as well. Maybe take it light. Don't throw out a shoulder or something.
See, I've been on a if you haven't been on a fucking first date, putt date, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Yeah, you obviously get that done. I actually really like what I've been on, the one at Carousel, because you can drink there. The holy moly.
Oh, I forgot Holy Moly even existed.
Yeah.
So I always go to the city one, Northbridge.
Yeah, that was really good. 'Cause, like we had a few drinks one time.
Who is this? Do I know her?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah. This
No,
was
don't you never tell me. I'll ask after.
yeah. But yeah, it was really good. You can fucking have a few drinks, have a sit down, go through your course, and they don't give a fuck, mate. It's just real chill.
It
I feel
is.
like you have to do an activity for the first one because unfortunately, a lot of people these days, both guys and girls, some just can't hold a conversation.
See, watch this. I bet you a large proportion of women
Yeah.
have never been taken out on a first proper date. And I'm talking like a
100%.
like I'm talking about a
Well, this generation barely dates, mate.
no one does it. Like I feel like this is what guys do. They just go, oh, like yeah, just come over. We'll just like watch some Netflix and chill. And this is why like the whole relationship scene in our day and age is fucked. But they're just like, come over, watch Netflix and chill. You pipe them in your fucking room, and then you send them home. And it's like,
Yeah.
all right, that was cool. Never going to talk to her again, because 9 times out of 10 the sex was subpar because you don't know what each other wants. It's shit.
First time's not great.
I would say a lot of women, and probably, well, majority of blokes have never been asked out on a first date, but like a lot of women have never even been asked to go on a date, like a generic date, like you're talking about.
Bro, think about it. Back in the day, imagine, I thought about this the other day. Like, just wanting to sort stuff, like, not ask a girl out and do it in person. Not have to do it over the phone. Not have to talk about the lead up to the date over the phone. If you're going through shit, not have to do it over the phone. Just fuck this thing off,
The flaking?
honestly. Imagine if you could go up to a girl's house, knock on the door, and be like, oh, let's talk, or hey, I want to take you out. You do that now, you're a fucking psychopath, mate.
Imagine if you pulled up to a
Girl would call the
door.
cops on you 100%.
Yeah, like I want to know this too. We may as well just start a girls' fucking fan page here, like of people that can answer our questions.
Yeah.
Because what would you do if a guy knocked on your, like I'm talking to the girls here, what would you do? A bloke knocks on your door.
You
with,
know
like,
him, by the
roses.
way. You know him.
You've met him once out at a club.
Okay, I'd find that creepy too.
Would you?
Yeah, I would.
No, like you. So for example, we're in the club. Say you're the girl. We're talking or whatever. We neck on in the club, and then I get your details and whatever.
You get the address,
I get
do
your
you?
address. And stuff. No, like saying like, oh, I'll come pick you up.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So like we've organised our first date, but instead of like, oh, like where do you want to go bowling, or where do you want to go? Do you want to go bowling? 6:30, you free? Blah blah blah. No, fuck that. Imagine it. What would the girls do if a bloke knocks on the door, says, probably the girl's not going to answer it. Probably the parents, maybe the dad. The dad answers it. You shake old fucking Jonathan's hand. Shake his hand. You go, how you going? Is whatever her name is here.
Yeah.
He goes and gets her. Then you go like, oh, I bought you these roses. It was really nice to see you on the weekend. Do you want to come out with me like right now?
Don't get a girl flowers, mate. They don't like that.
Yo, yeah.
I mean,
know.
it's
I reckon the girl's going like, in the group chat. He's so weird. He came.
It turns them off, bro. If a guy tries to be romantic, they just get that. They're like, nah. What are we doing here? What is the time actually?
Because we've been gone for a while.
It's basically that time. It's basically that
I was going
time.
to bring up one more topic. Or should we leave
I think we should leave it for next week because we're going to have a very good episode next week.
Oh, yeah. So do we tell him?
Yeah, I think.
Should I ring him now and ask him?
Nah.
Ring him.
Yeah, because, yeah. Anyway, I think we fucking leave it here. Next week.
Stay tuned. We won't announce it because we're not 100% sure, but stay tuned. If things go well, it's a famous podcast in Perth, probably the biggest in Perth. I'm not sure on that, but I'm pretty sure it's the biggest in Perth. You guys definitely know them. And
one of them's got the same name as me.
Yeah, they'll both be hopefully on the show, and
it's going to be fun.
God willing. Like, what's that on your arm, bro?
No, I reckon we should keep that a secret.
What is it?
It's just a little fucking tattoo.
Oh, okay. So hopefully they'll be coming on the show, and it'll be late. So that's next week's show. Going to be fucking phenomenal.
Tuesday. Let us know what you thought. We want feedback. Hit up the TikTok as well.
We do. Yeah.
TikTok,
yeah.
You'll see the clips. Like I said last time, Instagram. It's got the link in there. It'll fucking direct you everywhere. It's on Apple Podcasts now, Spotify, YouTube, Instagram.
The only one it's not on is Google Podcasts. I don't know what the
I didn't even know Google Podcasts existed.
If you use Google Podcasts, switch it up, get Spotify. Also, if you use Apple Podcasts, get Spotify. But also,
if you're on Google Podcast, just don't listen to us, mate.
Yeah. Anyway, that's it for today's episode. So,
thank you for listening. And
check out all the socials. I posted a DJ drum and bass mix. If you like drum and bass, go to my Instagram. And yeah, go on SoundCloud. It's fucking fire. It's 15 minutes. If you like running, you like the gym, pound that shit. But yeah, check out
DJ Forever and what's it called?
DJ Forever and After.
That's a fucking tongue twister for me.
Yeah.
Forever and After.
For EA.
For EA. Okay. All right. See you next week.
Enjoy. Peace.